wherever, whenever, whatever you say. I do it all for you. Anywhere, any place, anytime, any day. I do it all for you. It's all you, baby. It's for you, baby.
Hey, I thought it was already starting. There's something in the way.
It's like heavy.
What?
My book.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, when I was just in there holding it, I'm like, this is way too heavy. Landed in Charlotte. We got another flight, but it's not like 2 hours. So we waiting a little bit, probably grab something to eat. But I'm tired, bro. I was asleep for like the last 30 minutes of the flight. But I'm about to be knocked out on this one.
He's running.
Yeah, he about to miss his flight, boy. No, this airport is huge though, so it's easy to miss a flight. But now we about to try to find something to eat. I forgot what all places that got in here though. I'm about to try to show her some of the places that we don't got at home so we get something to eat. But yeah, we gonna see what we gonna find. We about to get on this last flight, man. I'm tired. She tired. We need to hurry up and get there. I'm ready to have fun.
Almost fell right there.
And I was just
See, this is what it was like when I was going to Las Vegas. It was like closed in.
This what happened. We went to get something to eat. It was cool. It wasn't. Oh, hold on, look. Oh, I've been to that mall.
That's tight.
That's why I bought my Gucci flip-flops at.
The Crayola thing?
No, that's the mall though.
Oh.
The Crayola thing, I remember going there because I was gonna bring the kids something home. But nah, so we ate the food or whatever, and then
it was kind of, I don't know, kind of hurt our stomachs.
Yeah, let me make sure the mic on. Yeah, it wasn't as good as like I thought it was gonna be. So then after that, we waited for the flight, which was probably like 20 minutes. Got on the flight, boy, I slept the whole flight.
I was up by myself.
I didn't wake up till they came around the cookies and juice.
And then you fell asleep again.
Yeah, I don't know why I was so tired. I still feel kind of tired though. But yeah, we on the way to the hotel that they got for us. So we're gonna go get checked in, check out what's going on. And yeah, that's what we about to get into. I'm hyped to see what the hotel is like, because last year I came to Playlist Live. If you want to check that vlog out, it's on my main channel. But I came to Playlist Live last year, and I paid for myself to go. So it's crazy because I paid for myself to come out to Playlist Live, and then next year they paid for me to come out, pay for my flight and everything. So it's a blessing. But we about to go in here, get our badges, get checked in. So we'll see y'all when we get there.
Dang, it's so close up.
Kick dough.
Jeez.
You got it?
Yeah, this is nice. My elbow.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that view.
Keep the camera.
This view. You gotta open this. Whenever it opens.
Hold on, wait, I gotta do it on chat too.
Oh my goodness.
We can go out there.
Yeah, no. We're just trying to open it. Oh. Oh. Yuki. So we wanted to update you guys on what had happened yesterday. We were just doing a lot of stuff. There was some stuff that we couldn't even vlog because it was just too crazy, and we're just trying to live in the moment instead of worrying about everything else. But so far the trip's been pretty cool. We're gonna be going down and watching Brandon do his panel later at 2, so that'll be fun.
How does like doing like just coming along, like being as one of like the feature creators, like how does that feel to you?
Well, when we checked in, and I was supposed to be checking in as one of the what is it called? Feature creators?
Yeah.
Feature creators. It was pretty cool. I was like really shocked because I've never had anything like this before. So it's pretty amazing. And it's amazing watching Brandon in his little element. So, yeah. So that's pretty much all we got for you guys right now. We will be vlogging a little bit later today. Where are we going? We might be going back to Disney. I don't know.
Yeah, I think, man, I might have to go buy some shorts though.
Yeah, me too. We only brought one pair of shorts each, so kind of not the best. And it's like 80 degrees down here, so it's like really hot.
I think this outfit cool. It's ashy connecting the building. I ain't put no lotion on yet. So I got this cool little outfit on.
And I finally got my second ear piercing in. Woohoo! It hurt, but I pushed it through. I'm looking real momish today, so don't mind that. Alright, well, we just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know what was going on. So
yeah, because we showed and finished the vlog yesterday. We was vlogging, and then, like, it just started getting crazy. Then we stopped vlogging, and yeah, we gonna vlog a lot more.
Or sleep on you. Yeah, what happened? It was so, because it was working before. What did you do?
Okay, turn it off, put it back on, put it in reverse, and then put it on. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
They want to go with their heads on. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Where are you from?
From Indiana.
Oh, so this is really nice. So it's not too bad when we left.
Yo, so we are on the way to where I have to do the panel at. I think we were a little early, but they told us to come like 30 minutes early, so we out here on this cart on the way there. Oh, I thought I didn't turn the mic on. That'd be all bad.
this is where we thought that we were supposed to come in at, remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yesterday?
And then talent will walk you to where you need to be.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, they're ready.
Thank you.
You are quite welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Let's get you going. How you guys doing, okay?
Pretty good.
Creator 101, The Journey. I have three esteemed panelists to my left. We're going to be talking about their experiences on YouTube primarily, but I think we might kind of venture into other social platforms about how we got here. This is, starting from the bottom, now we're here. We're going to describe what the bottom was, where we came from, what we were doing before, how we got here, and maybe share some advice along the way on how you guys can hopefully mirror some of our success and learn from our experience. I'm going to let the panelists introduce themselves, starting with Brandon.
Hi, my name is Brandon Reed. On YouTube, I go by the Cartoon Connect.
Hi, my name is Alyssa and I have the YouTube channel Illymation.
Hi, my name is Belinda Celine and I have a lifestyle channel on YouTube.
Okay, those introductions were much briefer than I was hoping. But that's okay, that's okay. While I decide if I'm going to stand or sit for the next 45 minutes. Brandon, what got you into YouTube? What were you doing like a year before you launched your channel, and what made you either decide to start, and then what gave you the motivation to keep going?
Before YouTube, I was doing graphic design at an embroidery company, and then I think the time that really made me want to get serious about it was I was at a really, really low time in life where it was either I get up and find something to pay the bills and take care of my kids, or kind of drown in what was going on. So I decided to chase my passion on what I wanted to do, started putting YouTube videos out, and after a year of just trying and trying and trying, I got one of my videos to go viral, and then kept working since then, and then it just turned into my channel, what I have now. And I just recently, I think I'm moving up to about 1.3 million subscribers on YouTube.
Wow, that's pretty good. Alyssa.
So about a year ago, I was in college for animation and I was looking for internships. and that's where I found about It's Alex Clark. So I did some interns for him, I did some freelance, and after that I was like, okay, well I know how to make a YouTube video, let me just try it out. And I was just kind of having fun with it until last summer I did a video about working at Chick-fil-A and getting like harassed. And I wasn't monetized at the time, I had nothing to lose, but the video blew up. And yeah, from there, same, I just kept like doing more videos, and here I am now.
So I started YouTube about 5 years ago, and before I started YouTube, I used to work at a bank. And before that, I used to work at a dry cleaners, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't something that obviously I wanted to do for the rest of my life, but I noticed that I needed a creative outlet. So when I would work at the bank, I would come home and I just really wanted to do something creative, whether it was beauty videos or it was room decor or home decor. And so I decided to share it on YouTube, and back then it wasn't what it is now. It wasn't as popular. People were not getting paid for making YouTube videos. So I just did it as a hobby for fun, and eventually my channel took off. And then after around 100,000 subscribers within the first couple years, that's when I was like, okay, I really want to dedicate my time to making my channel grow. And then I focused mostly on my channel. I quit my job, and I've been doing YouTube full-time for 3 years now, and it's just really fun.
Awesome. And Chris, you joined us late, but...
Yeah, sorry. I was actually in the room.
Feel free to
and I left
Is
to
this
come
mic
back in
not
the
on?
room. So, are we telling our story?
Well, introduce yourself first.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
I have been on YouTube for 12 years. I've been full-time for 8 of those years. I didn't know what YouTube was when I signed up for it, because it was only 6 months old at the time. I thought it was a place to store videos privately, to post on my MySpace page. This is 2006. And
Chris is over 40, everybody.
Yeah, I'm 72. I know, I look great. So then I posted a video on there, and I saw people were subscribing and commenting. I'm like, who are these people? How are they finding my videos here? And then I saw it was a creator community, and everyone just did it for fun back then. There was no money. And then Google bought it and introduced a partnership program, and I was like, whoa, I can make money. And then one guy was like, I'm gonna make 6 figures. And I was like, that's not possible. That guy's Phil DeFranco. He makes more than 6 figures at this point. It's been amazing to watch it grow. I actually don't really upload YouTube videos much anymore. I ended up making a jump over to Twitch. It's not that YouTube isn't great, and I still use YouTube, but I found that when I started, you could just do YouTube, and that's pretty much it. Now there's so many different platforms, so many different types of audiences, and my videos were so conversational that I'm finding my success over there while still utilizing YouTube as part of my business.
Well, fortunately, switching from one platform to another is part of the journey. So we were going to discuss all of that.
I'm sorry.
I want to get into the first video each of us posted, because I feel like everyone has like a good anecdote about their first video. The first thing I ever posted, I could be wrong. I have videos on my channel that I made when I was 13 and 14 in high school, which would have been back in like 2000 or 2001, and they're still there, and they're very embarrassing, and I don't take them down because I have no shame. But I think the first thing I posted was like a skit my college roommate and I filmed like first week of freshman year. We put it together in about 30 minutes. We uploaded it. It was stupid. It's dumb. Not a lot of people watched it. But like from those humble beginnings grew a sort of passion to share. And I think a lot like what Chris was saying is I uploaded that mostly just so that my friend could see it after we had done it. And we could share it to 2 or 3 other people that lived with us in college. But then we noticed other people watching it and commenting. It was like, well, wait a minute. We have a bunch of other crap we've been sitting on. What if we upload this? Is there an audience for it? There wasn't, but the next idea I had did pretty well. Brandon, what is your experience like with that first video? And was it a colossal failure like almost all of ours probably are?
Yeah, definitely. I think the first video I put out, animation wasn't like really big on YouTube at the time, but I just made it and I put it out. It was a video that me and my friends put together, a cartoon series. Well, it wasn't a series yet, it was just the first episode, but we put it out trying to make a series. And it was so bad, like it was terrible. I watch it now, or people ask me about it, I'm like, please turn that off. Please turn it off. But It was just a series I wanted to start that I never did anything with, but since animation, there wasn't so many animation channels on YouTube at the time, it started getting a lot of views, and then I haven't done anything else with it, but I hate when people watch it. It's like a terrible video.
So it's still posted?
Yeah.
You can still watch it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's fun to leave that stuff up though, because I think it reminds you of where you started. You know, and you're gonna, as a creator, you get really comfortable with failure, and also really comfortable with the idea that the stuff that you used to make is going to be not as good as the stuff that you currently make. I don't want to delete that, because I want people, when people are like, oh my God, I could never make a video like you, and I was like, I didn't used to be able to make a video like me, so don't worry about comparison. Like, look at the whole journey. Oh, the journey.
There you go.
I didn't do that on purpose, I swear.
Hey, you're coming around. That was it. I think that was exactly the point I was hoping you guys would illustrate, is that I think there's a lot of value in remembering, recognizing, and even showcasing where we started, because of how far a lot of us have come. That, yeah, the first video we posted was unsuccessful and probably poorly produced, poorly lit. We had no idea what we were doing. But there was some intrinsic either value or motivation that we gleaned from that said, this is worth pursuing, even if the first effort was so awful. And also to Chris's point, I like the thread of sort of exposing a more vulnerable part of yourself. And Alyssa, I want you to talk a bit about that.
Yeah.
Because you kind of found fame through that intimate exposure.
Which is something I never would have thought. So I did a 3-ish part series about an abusive ex-boyfriend I had. And when I uploaded it, at the time I had 300,000 subscribers, and I was like, okay, should I do YouTube? I don't know. But
that's a pretty big audience to open up to.
It is, yeah. But I thought at the time, I was like, okay, I'm getting monetized. This is still something I do in my free time, but I still have an audience that cares about what I say. And that's something that I take to heart in everything I do, and I try not to mess up. But yeah, I was like, okay, people are listening to me, people care about me, people I don't know are watching my videos. And I saw my demographics as like 13 to 17-year-olds. And I was like, that is the time that I was in my most vulnerable and was affected by this awful dude on the internet. And that's how he got to me.